I did something crazy. I found a buyer for this LS and 4L60E because of all the problems it's given me with steering and the drive shaft and just tons of problems. And I found a buyer for it, a trade actually, and I'm trading it for 1988 K5 Blazer. It's got some rust. It does need like a rocker panel, the rockers replaced, and quarter panel replaced. But I priced those and it's not bad. You know, it's running and driving, that's what he said. So I'm gonna trade the engine and trans out of this car for that. So after work today, I'm gonna pull this engine and trans out so I can put it on a trailer and go trade it for a K5 Blazer. Taking the engine out now. All right, and she's out. Got it out, baby. I kind of love doing that. So fun, honestly. So here it is, I did it. I swapped that 5.3 LS and 4L60 trans for title in hand 1988 A5 Blazer. It is in really rough shape. I'll take you around and show you everything on it, but I think it has some potential. Spent a little bit of money on some rockers, some quarters, and some floor pans. You know, and probably just spruce up the engine right now, drive it around, save up some money, and either LS swap it or maybe poly EFI it. Yeah, I've got some plans for it. So let's start a new journey. I'm not getting rid of the Cadillac. I'm gonna find a different engine for it, something that's a little bit smaller, that'll fit better, and I can turbo that. So still both projects. Now I'm gonna start working on this one though. We'll come back to the Cadillac later on. So let me show you what we got here. Well, the topper isn't in terrible shape. The inside looks really good of it. The outside, you know, it's faded and worn, but it doesn't look too bad. Fenders are rotten. The rockers are rotten. You know, there is some rust on the frame, but just like surface rust. The frame and all the components, the suspension and everything like that, they look fine. It's only the body panels that are rusted out. You can see going out there. This quarter doesn't look the worst. Fender, well, flattened out. The hood's in good shape. Front bumper looks to be in good shape. I'm not a fan of that grill, but the grill's in good shape. This quarter, it's not awful. Could be worse. Fender, of course, it's awful. It's got Mickey Thompsons on it. They are way too small for this thing. Like, they look tiny. It looks like a toy. They had the right idea with the Mickey Thompsons and aggressive tread, but they need to be a lot bigger. Yeah, but in this quarters, this one's pretty bad, I think. Some Bondo work. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to repair the ones I can and replace the ones that need to be replaced. You look back here, there's holes in the floor. It's gonna take quite a bit of panels, I think. But I love this truck so much, it's gonna be worth every penny. I drove it here and I fell in love with it. It's very loud and obnoxious because it has no exhaust. It's got the 5.7 liter, so I guess the 350 small block Chevy, and I love it. Dash destroyed. The seats, not awful. I've seen worse. There are holes in the floor back there. I don't believe there's any holes in the floors up here. Up here in the front, I believe they're fine. We're gonna rip all this carpet out and check. But I think all the holes are back in the back. Has no headliner. This is all, man. This door card doesn't look bad. That door panel doesn't look bad. So, if this is the original, I mean not the, yeah, the original, this is the engine that was in it, 5.7 liter. If this is it, that I believe is the 350 small block Chevy. If anyone let me know in the comments, I'd appreciate it. But it looks like it would be original because it looks very similar to that 305 we have in the C10 over there. It does have some aftermarket stuff, the Edelbroken intake, probably carburetor too. It's got some aftermarket fuel pressure regulation over there, I'm sure. But let me give you a few revs. Go ahead and start back here and work my way to the front. In the back seat, I found this missing, little D-ring thing. I don't know what you want to call it, just for look. And I also found this beauty ring that was around this that was missing. So this tire keeps going flat, so I'm sure there's a nail in it or something. So I changed the oil, got a new air filter. Put some Blue Devil rear main sealer in there because I noticed it's been having a puddle of oil underneath every day. And I gave it a little bath. I took it outside and pressure washed. I didn't go into great detail or anything, but just try to get the mud off. I beat it with a soft little mallet, get all the mud off there. Rinsed it off a little bit. And I tell you what, I think that Blue Devil rear main sealer is already working because there's a puddle on there, but that was already there, and there's no oil on the oil pan like before. So I'm a big fan of the Blue Devil. I think I'll give you more of what I think a little later. I took it for a little test drive earlier, and it doesn't have any tags on it yet. And I got pulled over. And for those of you that don't know, my license is suspended. So I just got a DWLI. And I'm on probation. So I hope that I'll be able to continue making videos and be a free man. But there is a possibility I'll be going away for a while. Just, I guess, pray for me, please, if that didn't happen.